a great preseason for us. It's a great time for, guys, as hard as it is to get away from your family for 2 weeks, it's a time where you build that camaraderie amongst the group. You always have new guys coming in. This year we have the same. We have some new faces that you bring into the team and just kind of show them what it's all about in this club and what the culture is and what's expected. And there's no better place than Tucson to come. The weather's great, the fields and the facilities are fantastic, and it really gets you ready for the season.
Was there a point last year, either before or during the season, where you felt like this is it? We have the team now. We have the guys capable of taking this thing to the end.
Yeah, I think even early on in the year we had struggled to get results, but we were playing a good brand of soccer. And in the locker room, we knew that a lot. There was a lot of talk on the outside that, is this group going to make the playoffs? And I think for us, the first goal was to get there. And to get there, we had to finish the season strong. And when you do that, you get that confidence amongst the group that, we can pull this off. And we only got stronger and stronger as the season came to an end. And it was a great year, but now we've got to continue and we got to back that up. Yeah. And that's going to be the hard part.
And as a guy that's a veteran, what's your message to the younger guys and to the guys about keeping that hunger?
Yeah, it's to not get complacent and not feel like, I've done enough now. It's just 1 year, and what this club and this organization, not only wants for ourselves but for our fans, is to build a winning culture every year. That we're not, just happy with making the playoffs. We want to make a run, and we want to continue to bring trophies back to Portland and back to our fans.
How's your? Caleb said it was a calf contusion. How are you doing?
It's good. Yeah, I took a little knock. Actually, the last couple days before we left Portland, just balled up on me and wouldn't let loose. So, unfortunately, had to miss a couple games, but was back in training today and felt really good.
And one other thing, I've been talking to Caleb. He always talks to us a lot about psychology, and he does seem to do pretty well at bringing out the best in his players. Is there something that Caleb does differently than maybe past coaches you've had that kind of elicits the best in you guys?
Yeah, I don't know. Definitely, every coach goes about things differently, but he's definitely a guy that when he brings you in, he believes in you. And I think from a player standpoint, that confidence that he has in his players and the guys that he brings in, makes you want to not only win for this team and this organization, but also put your best effort out on the field. So I think you see that in the guys that he's brought in, the guys that he's traded. They're guys that he knows pretty well, and they followed closely. And you see that effort that the guys put in for him, and it's something special.
Is there a way he kind of treats, some people have talked to me kind of how he treats different individuals differently depending kind of what he thinks is the best way, whether that's, maybe being a little bit harder on them or softer?
Yeah, I think that's a big part these days in being a head coach, is that you've got to, you have to realize that different guys need to be pushed in different ways. Some guys, they need you to hold their hand a little bit more and help them along the way, and other guys need you to be a bit tougher on them. And he's great in that sense in terms of knowing what each guy needs.